Hi everyone, my name is Annette Dockerty. I'm the Marketing Director at Elcom and we're here today in Sydney at Elcom Technology Headquarters. I'm here with my colleague Tim Kirkman, who's the Product Director for the Elcom CMS platform. He's responsible for the roadmap and the future capabilities of that platform. And today, we'll talk a bit more about that later, but today we're here to talk about the mobile web. So Tim, the mobile web, can you just explain quickly what that means and how the mobile web is different to mobile applications?
The mobile web is really anything that you access on the internet, on mobile devices and tablets. So whether that be websites or mobile applications, it's really about that experience on mobile devices.
Okay, so people talk a lot about the mobile web and mobile responsive websites versus adaptive websites. Can you just explain a little bit about the difference?
Yeah, so this is really two approaches to getting a website that will look nice on a mobile device. So the first one is adaptive, which is a process of creating sections of your site and designing them specifically to look and behave really nice on a mobile device, as compared to responsive, which is you've got the same web page and it's got smarts built into it so that it knows how to format itself based on whether it detects whether you're running on a laptop or a mobile device.
Oh, interesting. So the recent Meeker report mentions that the internet users globally have now surpassed 3 billion, and then there's about 2.5 billion smartphone users out there, spending an average of 4 hours a day on mobile apps. And it also talks about the rapid change in search, and the fact that the chances are that the first experience a customer or potential customer has with a brand will be on a mobile phone. So what does this mean, do you think, for inbound website marketers?
I think it's critical to have a mobile presence. So whether that's your website being mobile ready or a dedicated mobile app that you install through the stores, you need to be ready so that you can engage customers the moment that they want to try and find you. And so a lot of search traffic is now is being done on your mobile devices. So it's imperative that you're ready so that you can present your brand and your story in a native format for mobile.
And I suppose the danger of not having a mobile service available for the people who can't find you via a mobile device, so you're potentially losing customers, or the customer experience is not what it should be, and people will get turned off, and ultimately you lose revenue. So we've also got a growing distributed workforce, a mobile workforce. So what does mobile web mean for intranet managers these days?
Yeah, I think that's a little bit different, to your public-facing sites and your brands that you're trying to engage the general public with, because certainly mobile devices usually are governed by the organisation, what you can use, what you can't. But I think that the role of mobile devices is increasing in workforces, definitely with a lot of adoption around bring your own device kind of stances that a lot of organisations are moving towards. So it's really important, I think, for organisations to understand that their workforce are going to be using mobile devices, and how to also leverage those devices to get work done a lot faster. So what that means is that your tools need to be mobile ready internally as well, so that your people in your organisation can use them to get their job done.
Right, so with an increasing mobile workforce, basically comes down to, I guess, productivity. People these days think it's quite acceptable that work is not necessarily done Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and that you need to enable your workforce to be able to get into the business through mobile devices at varying times of the day and in all sorts of strange locations. So I think, yeah, it's a productivity play, isn't it? But it's probably also a cultural play too, that sense of connection and collaboration that comes from being able to access an intranet through a mobile device, and its various social tools and team workspace tools and things like that.
I think it also unlocks a lot of creativity and knowledge sharing that may not have been done if you purely have access to your intranet or whatever tools on your desktop. Because if you're out on the road and you want to share and participate, often those ideas come to you when you're not in front of your computer. So being able to engage you know, with your peers and be able to share and capture information, you know, on the road through your mobile device opens up a whole avenue, I think, for, you know, workplaces to get a lot more collaborative and capture information more efficiently if you can do it, you know, there and then on your device.
Yeah, so that's participation in the moment.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, I think how many times I think I've had a good idea and thought, okay, I must put that on Yeti. Our internet's called Yeti when I get to work, and of course you get distracted. And,
that's right. You get to work and you
forgotten.
start reading your emails, and you know you
Absolutely.
get into the conversations and work, and that idea's, you know, kind of lost or gone. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, so let's talk a little bit about Elcom CMS platform and what we can enable, whether it's intranet or website, in terms of mobile capability. Talk a little bit about what we're doing.
So back to the start, we definitely as a platform support both adaptive and responsive approaches to ensure that websites running on Elcom CMS are mobile ready. So both of those options are available, and both present good opportunities to both upgrade existing sites to make them you know, responsive or ready for mobile, but also new sites, you know, built from the ground up are mobile ready. Yeah, and a lot of the tools that come in Elcom CMS, the modules and the connectors, are built mobile ready as well. So from the moment that you you know, roll out your site or intranet on Elcom CMS, it will be mobile ready.
Right, so if you think having a mobile website or a mobile intranet is complicated, apparently it's not. It's actually quite easy to do. It's an extension of building your website or your intranet. For those of you who might be looking to build a business case, put together a business case for mobile, there's a resource, a business case e-guide on the resources section of our website that you might find quite useful. So thanks, Tim. I hope that's helped you all think a bit more about being mobile ready and taking advantage of all those mobile users out there, whether they're potential prospects and customers or whether they're your existing workforce, you want them to be more productive. Thank you.
Thanks, Annette.